Hi, my name's Barbara O'Brien, and I'm happy to be here this morning with Alton, Bud, Graf. Today's date is May the 12th, 2009. And Bud started to tell me a story a minute ago that I hope he's going to finish right now. So, about coming to Carroll County. What was it you were starting to say, Bud?
Well, I went to school that one morning,
Uh-huh.
and the bus picked us up, and taking us to Manchester School. And afternoon, we got word that the road is drifted shut, and they were taking us out to Lineburg and put us on the train.
Oh my gosh.
And it was about, I don't know, at least 10 or 12 on from Lineburg down. Well, they stopped in Sugar Valley, and they stopped in Leisure, and they stopped in Millers. And I don't know if they stopped at Harper's or not. And then the sister and I got off there, and we only had about a half a mile to go back to the house.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
How deep was it? Not the drifts, but at your house.
Well, it wasn't, like we had to jump a couple little drifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How old were you then? How old were you then, Bud? Roughly.
I guess I was in the first or second grade.
Boy, that's a story to remember. Do you have any others like that?
What stories?
Yeah.
I got one story that'll knock your sock off.
All right. I'm ready.
You know where the Lizzys Locker is?
Yes.
At Lizzys Locker, my parents had lived on a farm back at Lizzys Locker.
Oh my gosh.
And my sister, oldest sister, was up in the nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
And she started, I guess, going back to history. And she said, my dad milked early and took the sleigh and the horse up to Melrose.
Oh
Drove it from there up to Melrose.
wow.
The second farm back was Hershey's. And I said to my sister, I said, why was it excited? She said, it was birthday.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Do you remember that? Did you milk cows also?
sure.
You did. Wonderful. How long was the farm there? Or is it still there?
It is.
It is. Oh, good.
It is. It is.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's preserved. What was school like when you went to school? I guess you took a sleigh in the snow?
I didn't do that.
Okay. How did you get to school usually when there were no drifts?
In the bus.
In the bus? Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Neat.
We had bus service.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What were the buses like then? Not big yellow ones, or were they?
Well, no, I think they were yellow.
Uh-huh.
And one of them used to have seat long ways,
Ah.
and you don't sit, across like you do now.
Uh-huh.
And they were really traps.
They were what? They were what?
Yeah. But Hal Hurd took us out to Lineburg and put us on the passenger car. And them days they were running 6:30 and 8:30 and 4:30 and 7 o'clock. 4 times a day passenger service.
So you had to get up early to catch that bus? I mean, that train?
No,
No. You got, which one did you get?
I didn't travel the train except in emergency.
Yeah. You were traveling, how far do you think it was from where you lived to school? Was it a long ways?
Oh, about 3 miles.
Oh, that's not so bad.
No.
No, that's good. What changes do you see? What changes do you see where you lived between when you were growing up and now? How has it changed? The land?
Do you want the truth?
Sure.
It growed up.
Really?
It growed up. The countryside growed up. You don't see no cornfield.
No. Miss them. I would miss them.
Yeah.
Nice stories. But if there was one thing you wanted everybody to know about living in Carroll County, what would you like to tell them? Just one thing, if you could only say one thing, what would it be?
Well, I like Carroll County. I wish it would stay like it was.
Yeah.
But right across the street where I'm at now, what's there now? Big shopping center.
Oh, really? Wow. That's not a good view.
Where we lived at, my dad used to haul peas down here at the Viner, right next to this, hauled it with hay wagon and team. And that was back, I guess, in the 30s.
That's neat. Did you ever do that? Go with him?
No,
No, I never did.
no.
Sounds like that would have been fun. A hay wagon and a team. You live on a farm now, don't you, Bud?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's that like?
well, it's easy because I got a guy that does the work. And he's a dream.
Oh, good. That's wonderful.
He's a dream.
How much? What do you have there? Do you have any crops or animals?
Well, he has crops.
Okay. Good. What kind usually?
Corn, soybeans, wheat, barley, and a little hay.
Little egg? Little egg?
Little hay.
A hay? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. I've heard your wife talk about the barn and the snow too sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she's happy now. She got a car that runs.
I know. It was hard for a while, wasn't it? Excuse me.
No, what's happened, they're buying the farms up.
Who's doing that, Bud?
Well, some of the Lizzys Lockers.
Really?
Sure.
Huh.
I'll come out there and buy 3 acres and don't develop it.
Wow. The farmers are selling, why do you think the farmers are selling them,
Money,
the land? For money?
sure.
Hard to make a living as a farmer now? Or why do they need the money?
Well, that's hard to say.
I hear that there are fewer farm children that grow up on farms that are interested in keeping the farm going.
Well, where do you think my son works?
Where does he work? I don't know. Where does he work?
He works in the garage.
Okay. Not interested in the farming.
I wouldn't think so.
How many children do you have, Bud?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
So there's no one else to do the farming then?
He rented out. I had it rented for, what, 22 years before this guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah,
That makes it easy.
yeah, yeah,
Did you farm it before that?
yeah,
You did?
yeah.
And what were you doing farming? Was it all the crops you were telling me about?
No,
No, no. What were you
I grew tomatoes and beans
Uh-huh.
and corn
Wow.
and peas for the cannery factory right down the road here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right below Dr. Used to be, well, the buildings are still sitting there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know the name of the canning factory. I'm sorry.
Greenmount.
Greenmount. Oh, really? I'll have to go investigate. I didn't realize that.
I grew a lot for them.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I may have been eating your tomatoes without knowing it. If
Well,
they were
tomatoes, I wasn't very high on that.
no.
I had like 6 acres, and then 1 acre. One time I had 9 acres, and that was a wrong move.
That's hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hard to farm tomatoes.
Tomatoes all hand work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What was your most popular crop then for canning? What was most popular?
Well, I like string beans,
I do too.
and I used to grow some peas and some sweet corn.
Do you have a garden now?
No,
Don't grow. Does Kathy, your wife?
No.
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 You got a little asparagus, that's all.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah,
That's very good.
yeah. I used to grow a few hogs.
You did. Wow.
I had them in the woods.
Mm-hmm. In the woods.
Yeah,
Cool.
I had fence around.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then what?
I butchered them.
Both of them? Or did you save one? Was it one a year or 2 a year?
It was just about 2
Okay.
for my own use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I bet that's good. I've never had fresh pork. Is it good?
I think so.
Yeah, better than the supermarket.
Well, where's it come from for the supermarket? It comes from the farm.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah. You done with
But
me?
that's not as fresh.
You done with me?
Are you done with me?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Bud, thank you so much. I really appreciate your taking this time. I've really enjoyed it. I've learned a lot.
See you later.
All right. See you later. I'll see you in there.